In today's video, I want to share with you some secrets on how to give an outstanding 1-hour Thai massage. So this is a question that comes up so often amongst my students because one of the hardest things to do in Thai massage is actually limit your massage to a 1-hour length. We learn so many different ways to massage the body, and a typical Thai massage is going to massage every part of the body, from the head to the neck to the shoulders, the arms, the abdomen, the back, the glutes, the back of the legs, the front of the legs, the feet, the toes, you name it. So when you have the entire body as your canvas at your disposal, it makes it really challenging to make those informed choices about how to give a 1-hour massage that is at least as good as an 1.5-hour massage or a 2-hour massage. And yes, you heard me say that's our goal. We want to give shorter massages that are at least as good as the longer massages. Just before I get into that, let me introduce myself. For those of you just getting to know me, my name is Shai Thai Massage, or Shai Plonsky, and I've been teaching and giving and writing about Thai massage for just about 24 years now. I have taught to well over 12,000 students all over the world, and I've also given thousands and thousands of massage over my career, and I'm still very actively giving massages to this day. So I am always learning new tricks, new tips, new strategies, new approaches for how to make massages better and better and better for my clients, no matter what their issues. That being said, regardless of what those issues are, there are a few key things that if you integrate this into how you give the massage, then your 1-hour massages are going to be amazing. So number one, less is more. And I cannot stress this enough. So what does that mean? It really means that if you have a big volume of techniques that you know how to give, and someone comes to you with an issue, like let's say shoulder and neck pain, your brain is going to be spinning with all the different techniques that you've learned that you know how to give them. So at the same time, we need to be discerning. We need to make some choices, and less is more basically means you got to be willing to let go, to not do things that you think are going to benefit your partner, and instead of focusing on all the things that you want to do, you just focus on the one thing that you choose to do. And the thing that you choose to do, my invitation to you is to do it to its fullest capacity. In fact, something that I let my students know all the time is that the more you practice a technique, the more you discover that there's such a broad universe of possibilities that you can do with that one technique. So, one example, massaging the top of the shoulder. We use our forearm to do that. This move is called the rolling pin, where you use the side of and the bottom of your forearm, the side of your elbow, the point of your elbow, the flat of your elbow, to get into areas of tension where the neck meets the shoulder, the top of the shoulder, and the back of the shoulder. And with that one technique, you can spend several minutes massaging this whole area, getting into knots, getting into points, and getting into tension. And that's my offering to you, that if you choose to do that technique and you know that your partner or your client has a lot of tension and a lot of issues in their shoulder, where this technique is going to help you get out knots and create all kinds of release and all kinds of oohs and ahs and help them to feel good, then you do it, and you do it to its fullest capacity, and you really take your time to do it. One of the very first things I teach my students in the very first class, and then reinforce in any class that I would ever teach my students, and that I incorporate into every massage that I give, it's what I call the secret to giving an incredible massage. It is simply, how slow can you go, how high can you fly? And it means the more that you can ease in to what you're doing, the better it's going to be. So it's really important to take your time, to be gradual, to know that if your client likes very deep pressure, like let's say an 8 or a 10 out of 10 on the pressure scale in that shoulder area, you're still going to start with 1 out of 10 and ease your way to that deeper amount of pressure even when you only have that 1 hour of time. So when you are exploring a technique for a really long time, and when you are taking your time to ease into it, clearly that's going to take time, and that is going to mean you need to be willing to let go of other things that you might otherwise do in the massage. I am a big proponent of that it is so much more beneficial to focus on quality and not quantity. There will be plenty of time to do plenty of things, and you're not going to feel rushed, and they're not going to feel rushed, and you're just going to create that whole deep therapeutic and relaxing massage experience when you take your time. Another thing that's really important, it really kind of builds on that. I mentioned off the top how many different parts of the body there are that we can massage, and something that we learn in Thai massage and you continue to build your intuition around is, like, if we have a specific issue going on in the body, like shoulder pain or neck pain, that you feel how all the other parts of the body are contributing to help resolve that, and therefore massaging the legs and the feet is not just a good add-on to make a complete holistic experience, which it certainly is, but it can also help with the fascia, with fascial release, and to create a whole chain reaction of feeling good and relaxation and therapeutic effects in the key areas that your clients are looking for. I totally agree with that, but at the same time, kind of building off that first principle, there are more than likely going to be pieces of the massage that it's just simply better to let them go. So when let's use a real life example. I massage so many clients that have shoulder pain, and what I would say is that I'm going to start the massage seated so that I can get right into those areas and take my time in all the ways that I described, not only to passively massage those areas, but then to bring in mobilizations and stretches and things like that to help create more mobility in those areas of the body, and to allow them to reset, and to allow the fascia and other systems in the body to reset, to feel what more mobility feels like, and that helps to increase the benefits of the practice that we're doing. And I also am going to want to make sure to do a massage with them lying face up, to massage their neck and their shoulders, and to massage them lying face down, to massage the back of their shoulders and the rest of their back. That model works for me incredibly well, and in a 1 hour massage, that's probably going to take up a good 45 to 50 minutes of my massage. So with the other 10 minutes or 15 minutes that I have left, that is the time that I dedicate to massage the feet and the legs, and maybe the glutes. It kind of depends, of course, on their body and other things that may be going on. But to give an idea of a sense of how you might want to think about how to divide up your time, it might be something like that. Now, of course, there's more than one way to do it, but I just want to give you an idea of how, for me, in my practice, and really creating incredible results with my clients that last a long time, and that also have them coming back for regular sessions because of how good it leaves them feeling. It is an approach, and it's a strategy like that. So that's really it. That's what I want to share with you, is to be willing to let things go, to take your time with the areas and the techniques that you truly choose to do, and give it your full attention and explore the entire universe of possibility. And even letting things go to that other level is really letting go of perhaps massaging certain areas of the body. And the things that you do in the secondary areas, then do just a few techniques. But the ones that you do, you still really want to take your time and do those things to a super high quality. And the last thing I'm going to say is practice. The more you practice, the more fluid your transitions become, the more comfortable you feel in the body, the more naturally you don't have to think about what am I going to do next. The whole key to giving massage is we want to be present. We want to be responsive to all the needs of the moment, our clients' needs, our time restrictions, our own body and how we're feeling, and putting that all together. And it's a lot. So the more that you practice, the more you don't think about it as much, and it's just a recall. If I want to notice, okay, what comes next, I just kind of feel, and then the next idea comes, and then I explore it, and then I do it. So practice is going to help you do that and make that sense of giving the massage that much more fluid. What it's also going to help you to do is help all of your transitions, and the time that it actually takes for you to get from point A to point B takes time. And the more fluid you are and the more practiced you are, that reduces how much time it takes you to go from one place to the other. And that also adds up over the course of your massage, and especially in a 1 hour massage, gaining 2, 3, 5 minutes because your transitions are more fluid and you can move from posture to posture or technique to technique more easily is another way to really accentuate everything that you do choose to give in the massage. I hope you found this helpful. I would love to hear from you. So if you found this helpful, if you have other specific questions about how to make your Thai massages or your massages that much better, then please post your comments, post your questions down below. And I would love for you to subscribe to this channel so that we can keep the conversation going. I'm here to support you on your journey. Thank you so much. Let's talk again real soon.